Hello and welcome everyone to this practice for creating space from the inside out. We are going to work with a few props today, one of them being a resistance band. You might not have that, it's a little bit 90s. If you don't have a resistance band, you can use a pair of tights or anything that's a little bit elastic, maybe even a long sock. I also have a block. You can also use a big pillow, but it's not super essential here. Press pause if you need a moment to get your props together and then find your way onto your backs, please. You want to have your elastic item close by before you make your way down. And then find a moment here on the mat, giving yourself space. So no matter how small your room is, no matter how stuck you might feel at the moment, can you make space here in this moment on the floor? Meaning your arms coming to the sides, your legs maybe widening a little bit. And then just for a few breaths, imagine your body melting towards both sides, away from center. So create a feeling of space from the inside out. And then you can slowly start to deepen your breath and allow for your breath to create space as well. So as you let your inhale travel all the way down into your belly and your exhale all the way back up to your nostrils, maybe you notice your ribs opening up a little bit and then falling back down to center softly. Start stepping your feet onto the mat. Now keep your breath flowing, deep breaths here, and then find your elastic band. Bring it around your feet and then press your feet forward. Sometimes it takes a moment to get the hang of this, and then have your arms long and your shoulders heavy. You're going to flex your feet and take an inhale. With your exhale, lift your head and shoulders and look towards your feet. Inhale to look back down, lower your arms. Inhale, lift your hands, roll up, pull your navel in. Exhale, make your way back down onto the mat. And again, inhale to roll up, using your breath here. Exhale to come back down. This time, inhale and exhale, roll all the way forward, fold, widen your elbows, and then with your next inhale, come back down until your head faces up again. Exhale, pull navel in, roll up, widen the elbows, create space with your arms, and inhale to roll back down. If you do not have a strap, you can do this without the strap. One more time, exhale, roll up, widen, sink down, let your head drop, and then make your way back down as you inhale. Good. Pull your knees towards your chest now. Keep on holding onto the strap and pull your elbows down. Press your feet up. Straighten your legs towards the ceiling. And then pull your shoulder blades together at your back. So you really feel your arms pressing down. Step your right foot down out of the elastic band and then straighten the right leg on the floor. Press the right heel down, climb your right hand up onto the strap, and then start circling that leg out. So again, you want to take space. I'm doing around 5 circles here, big spacious circles, mobilizing the hip joint. Good, and having a feeling again of spaciousness, of room for you, for whatever you need, for whatever movement you want to do. You're not stuck. Now diagonally take that left leg over to the right and turn your gaze towards the left. Just for a breath, bring it back to center and then bring both feet back into the elastic band. Press your heels up, space towards the ceiling. Left foot steps out of the strap, extend the left leg on the floor, press the heel down, both ends of the strap go into the right hand. Now pull big circles with that hand. And you can work a little bit against resistance, right? So as if your body wants to break out of that tightness. So you're pressing the foot forward and out. You take all the space you need. 5 circles in one direction. Notice how your side feels different maybe from the other. Creating mobility. After 5 circles, you slowly draw the foot over to the left, looking over to the right, space between each rib here. Breathe into that space and come back to center. One more time, stepping both feet into the elastic band. Press your heels up, back of the legs spacious. And then from there, crawl a little bit higher with your hands and roll up into seated here. Make your way into a seat with your legs long. Take a breath here, widen the chest, widen the front, and pull the elbows back. Look forward. Good. Just hold this, hold the tension here, widening. And now we're going to take both ends into the left hand again, reaching back with the right hand, maybe looking over to the space you have now over your right shoulder. Switch sides, right hand on both ends, left arm opens. Inhale to lengthen up, exhale to widen. Lean back a little bit if you want to. Good, and then come back to center. Release the strap. Time to switch accessories. We're going to take the block underneath us and we're going to try and hug it with our feet and our hips. And then rolling about 3 times up and down. It's a little bit harder than it looks actually to keep the block here. You can use your pillow, of course, instead. And after 3 rounds, widen the elbows. Again, make yourself big here. Take space. Hold it. Maybe come onto your toes. And then take the block or the pillow with your hands and extend yourself into all directions. Right? So taking space now 3-dimensionally, and then bring the block in front of you and hug yourself. Round the spine, breathe into the back body, expand the back body. Good. And then we're done with this part. Now from here, you want to roll over into all fours. Your knees are going to be about hips distance or wider. Your hands are going to be hips distance or wider. Spread even your fingers wide, and then start with a few cat-cow movements, mobilizing the back body. So you inhale to open the chest, opening the sternum, and exhale to round, pulling navel in towards the spine. You can go with your own breath, so going with your own flow. Good. And then from here, come onto your fingertips and step your right foot between your hands, coming into a lunge position. Climb up onto your front knee. Take a moment to sink into the hip flexor. Widen the front. Pull the belly in as you widen the arms. And then draw big circles with your hands, pressing the wrists to both sides, as if you're trying to free yourself here, right? As if you're swimming yourself free in space. Beautiful. Good. About 3 circles, and then reach your arms up, now taking space towards the ceiling. Look up, and as you exhale, straighten the front leg, look down and breathe. Press the right heel down, palms face down. Inhale like a wave, you're going to lift the arms again. Exhale, set your fingertips to the mat. And then find your strap again. Bring it behind you and bend your elbows. So you might not come as far, you might come further. It really depends on your individual mobility in the shoulders. Now expand the space behind you and look down. Long neck. Very strong arms. Don't hyperextend your elbows, please. Reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, release the strap down. A little opening for the chest. Step back with both knees. Come onto your hands. Maybe a cat-cow, maybe just stillness with breath. Find your exhale, and then step the left foot forward. Climbing onto the front thigh, coming into your lunge position here. Pull the navel in as you sink into the hips. And again, 3 spacious circles with your wrists pulling away. You're freeing yourself here. You're swimming yourself free. Good. Widening, rotating the shoulders. Yes, and then lift your palms up, look up towards your fingers and reach back bending here. As you exhale, opposite movement, hips back, straighten front leg, press forward. Right, so space to all sides. Good, and then from here, sink back into the front knee. Softly now lift the backs of your palms like a wave. Exhale, bring the hands down, and then find your elastic band or your tights. Pull it up and then back, bending the elbows, right? So no locked elbows here. Widen the front and then slowly start extending the arms a little bit, maybe, if that feels good. Look down, keep the back of the neck spacious. Reach up as you inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bring the strap down. Good. Back into all fours. Take a full breath with or without movement. I like to let my head drop for a moment, making sure I'm not holding any tension here before I crawl my hands forward. And then from here, exhale, pull back into down dog and make any movement that you need here to feel a little bit more free in your body. You can bend your knees to lengthen the spine and then widen your feet, widen your arms, right? We're going to take the whole space that the mat has to offer and drop the head down. Good. So don't even bother walking your feet together at this point. Good. Just take advantage of the space you have here and then walk your feet forward Come into a wide forward fold, and from here into a wide chair pose. Lean into your heels, widen the arms, exhale, fold, give yourself a hug. Take space, exhale, cross your arms the other way. Inhale, open, exhale, fold. That's it. One more time, open wide, exhale, fold, and round. Widen the arms, pull up into standing, lengthen up, exhale, bring your prayer towards heart center, and step to the front of your mat. Beautiful. Good. Now come onto your left foot, lift the right knee. This is a little bit hard. Press the right heel back and dive down with your fingers towards the mat. Now reach the mat and step your right foot back slowly into a lunge. Take your time to ground on through your hands, and then from here, one-legged dog, the left leg reaches high behind you. Head drops down, feel heavy in your head, and then step the left foot forward again. Come back into your lunge. Ground down and walk up. Take space towards the ceiling again. So lengthen up, back knee slightly bent, so your lower back has space here. And then reach the right arm up, lengthen the whole right side. Look up towards the hand, and then from here, open. Now from lengthen, we're going to widen. Look towards the right hand, wave it open, and then spin back, rotate back to center. I know this is very fast. Feel free to pause. Lean forward now. And then bring your hands down. Back into a down dog. Drop your head. Find softness here. And your breath. And then walk forward again into your chair with the arms wide. Lean into your heels. Exhale, fold. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, widen the arms. Exhale, fold and hug. 2 more. Switching the arm that's on top. Nice. Good. And then lift your arms, stand up, take space towards the ceiling again. Draw your prayer to heart center and bring the weight into the right foot. Lift the left leg up, kick it back, turn your prayer down, fingertips reaching towards the floor, touch the floor, step back with the left foot. Lunge position here, and from here, 3-legged dog as you ground through your hands, reach the right leg high, kick the heel away from you. You're claiming your space. Good. Right foot steps forward, lunge position again. Climb onto the front knee, high lunge. Pull your navel in as you sink into the front hip. Look forward. And then once you got that, you're going to reach the left arm up and lean back into the back bend. From your back bend, open, spin the back heel down into a warrior 2 external rotation of the hips and gaze towards your left fingertips. Wave back forward. Rotate and down, bring the left hand to the mat, right hand to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Good job. Well done, everyone. This is not easy. Let your head drop again like a wave, roll forward into your plank, drop your knees. We're going to make our way onto our bellies here. Take a short break to find your breath. There's a good chance you're holding your inhale, so make sure that the exhale comes back to a flow. Rest your forehead down and allow for your belly to press a little bit against the mat. Again, widening from the inside out. Maybe you notice your body melting to all sides for a breath. And we're going to move on from here. Take your pillow or your block into your right hand. Reach it back and follow it with your gaze while your left arm is on the mat pressing down. Inhale to open, exhale to swing it forward. Inhale to open and exhale to swing the arm long. Take 1 breath at center. Pause. Right to the other side. Block or pillow goes into the left hand. Open as you inhale and take it forward. Widen, inhale, lift up a little. Exhale, reach forward. Good. 1 more time. Inhale, widen. Exhale, reach. Drop the block down. Drop your forehead onto the mat. Tuck your toes under. Just to release your calves for a moment. Press the heels back. Exhale. Now from here, you're slowly going to take your hands next to your chest, slide them there, press up into all fours. Walk your knees forward and make your way into a child's pose. So even if we're taking a super small shape here for a moment, we're going to make space in the back body. Now we're going to breathe into the back ribs, the lower back, the outer hips, even the glutes. And then press your fingers down after a few breaths. Lift up into seated on your heels and cactus the elbows. Lift up into kneeling, lift the arms, let your thumbs touch on top of your head, and exhale, sit down, pull the elbows towards the rib cage. Couple of those. Inhale, reach up long. Exhale, elbows to rib cage. Inhale, reach up, lean back. And then stay here. Look forward. Exhale. Step the right foot forward, followed by the left. Come into standing, slightly leaning back here. Nice. Bring your arms down. Step forward on your mat. Bend your knees a little bit and step the right foot behind you. Big step back into a warrior two with the left foot in front. Right foot behind, elbows close to the body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg. And then press out, bend again. Inhale, elbows to you. Exhale, press out, bend knee. Inhale, elbows to center. Exhale, take space. Good. Moving through walls away from you. 2 walls, not through walls. Left hand reaching towards the left as far as you can get it, and then just drop the arm. Press the hand against the leg, and then start lifting the right arm up. Look towards the arm. Press into the back foot here. Triangle pose. The left rib cage wants to move forward. Now turn your gaze down, hand onto your hip. Come back up, parallel your feet. Power posing, both arms wide, and we're going to make a little bit of a breath. We're going to do a little breath work. So we're going to inhale deeply and exhale, making fists with the palms. You can't see it 3 times. It's like, right? So 3 times, 3 rounds, and then drop your arms down. Turn the right leg out, bend into the right knee here for your lunge, for your warrior two, and then your elbows against your rib cage as you straighten the leg. With your exhale, press yourself free, bend the knee. Inhale, bring the elbows back. Exhale, press to both sides. Inhale, elbows to your body. Good. Exhale, press. Take space. Stay here. And bring it back. Now the right hand reaches forward. The right leg is super strong. Drop the arm down, press it against the leg. Reach the left arm up. The right rib cage moves forward. The gaze is going down. Good. Take a breath here. And then come back up. Bring your feet closer together. Good. And then step to the back of your mat. Shake yourself for a moment, making sure that through all this space, through all this, a little bit of tension also, right? You're not creating more tension. Sink down and fold. Soften into your down dog, and then drop your knees down. Come into seated on your heels. From seated on your heels, swing your legs forward. Good, and make your way to the top of your mat. Make sure that you have your strap close by. And we're going to come into one more seated position with our knees bent. Hands down in front of you, right palm on top of left. As you exhale, slide your arms forward and round. Coming to the portion where we're creating a little bit of softness. Inhale to come up. Exhale, palms sliding forward and round. Do it again. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, rolling down. Drop the head down. Nice. Stay for a moment. Breathe into the back. And come back up slowly. Switch the hand that's on top. Left hand on top now. Exhale to slide down and round. Inhale to come back up. Work with your breath. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Extend your legs to the sides and just fold. Soften everything, even your toes. You can see I'm wiggling my toes. Palms face up, upper body just drops. And I don't even get that far because this is not about stretching yourself into this position. This is about surrendering to gravity. You can take as many breaths here as you like before you make your way back up. Feel free to do this sequence again and take your own time. I know this is a very fast-paced class. Roll down onto your backs. You're going to grab one more time your elastic item. Bring it on top of your shoulders, your arms long, and then lift your hips up, come into a bridge pose, lifting your toes. Slowly pull it back behind you. Extend your arms behind you. Head is pressing down, gaze is going up. Stay and breathe. Now, if your hands don't reach the floor, don't worry about it. Just pull a little bit on both ends of the strap. As you breathe here, lift your toes. Exhale to roll down. Keep your arms where they are. Knees and feet touch. Drop your knees to the right. This is my favorite twist of all times. You're going to look over to the left as your knees are dropping to the right. Feel the length in the whole left side of the body. Your hands are pressing down slightly. Bring your knees back to center and then drop them to the left. Look over to the right. Breathe into the right side. Again, space from inside out. And then swing your knees back to center slowly. Hug your knees in, maybe with or without the resistance band. Just a little tiny fold here. And with your exhale, let everything slide out to all sides. Find softness again. I like to place my hands onto my belly for this last part. If you do feel nice and spacious and you want to keep that for now, you can take your arms wider. Otherwise, we're going to move from this feeling of stretching, from expanding, to letting that sink in and allowing for softness now. Now that we know we have the space inside and outside, we can allow for a little bit of softness in the forehead, the face, the jaw, the shoulder blades melting, the chest widening, space between the ribs, softness in your center. Your belly is super soft. Now you can stay here for as long as you like, feeling your body become a little bit heavier eventually. When you're ready to come back up again, just take a short moment to reflect on your practice. Bring your palms together, close your eyes, and thank yourself for taking the time for yourself today, for making space. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.